Well, I grew up in Maine, and first and foremost, I wanted to get the heck out of Maine. And, when I talked to my guidance counselor, the only schools that she knew anything about were in Maine. So at that point, I went into one of those big books, and I saw Northwestern was a very academically oriented mid-sized university, and it was outside of Chicago, and I always wanted to be near a big city. And then the last thing that sort of got it for me was I always liked the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, but I could never really keep myself awake till 11:30. And I started thinking about being in the Central Time Zone and Johnny Carson coming on at 10:30. And I said, you know what? That would be perfect. And it was perfect. I've always liked this time zone. I've lived in, the Eastern Time Zone. I've lived in Pacific Time Zone, but my favorite time zone is the Central Time Zone. I think my favorite tradition at Northwestern would be the painting of the rock, and it just is something I've never seen anywhere else. And the rock is sort of a focal point of the campus. And I had one story with the rock where it was my friend Renee's 21st birthday, and we were going to surprise her by painting "Happy Birthday, Renee" on the rock. And we got to the rock at 2 in the morning. And there were some sorority pledges that were busy painting the rock with the name of their sorority. And it was sort of a moral conundrum, but being sort of young and immature, we decided the correct path forward would be to hide in the bushes for as long as it took the girls to finish painting the rock. And so they painted the rock, and they finished, went out at like probably 3:30 in the morning. And then, of course, their paint was still wet. So we slathered on white paint all over, and it sort of mixed with their blue paint. It was not pretty at all, but then we got out bright yellow and painted "Happy 21st Birthday, Renee." And it happened that one of the seniors at the sorority was also close friends with Renee. So they realized it was Renee's 21st birthday, and they were trying to figure out which of Renee's friends had done that. And she happened to be my RA, resident assistant, this friend of Renee. And she said, "Was it you guys that painted the rock?" And we sort of said, "What rock?" And it was like such a stupid answer. She immediately knew that we were lying, and we were the ones that had done that.